Hola. Can someone tell me why every single time I leave my state, my skin clears up? I think I'm being told something internally, subconsciously. I don't know. But every time, like, my skin clears up, it looks better than it ever has. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm from Florida, as you guys know. Anyway, I gotta clean up. But I just ordered a bunch of skincare. But let me hold on. I made a promise to myself a while ago that I wasn't going to buy any more skincare. Things that I'm not buying anymore. Skincare, sunglasses. I kind of do want a bag. I told myself I would stop buying shoes. But there are definitely shoes out there that I want. So I'm going to be very picky. What else did I say I was going to stop buying? Because I keep buying things and I don't use them. So I need to be more strategic. I think I have all the hoodies that I need, unless I see one that blows my mind. No more hair ties. No more jewelry. I feel like I have enough, but like, I don't. Nope. Don't buy more makeup unless you need to replace something. And no perfume. So like, I just have so much. I just want to use it and not let it go to waste. I have tons of skincare at home, but I'm only replacing the ones that I actually use and know that work, because that's the thing with makeup. I've probably spent like $500 to $1,000 on skincare, thinking that it was doing something new, when in reality I just needed to stick to a very small, very strict routine. Like, I was trying all these new products every day and I'm like, no, you need to stay small and you need to stick with something that works. What taught me that was the internet, but also traveling, because when you travel you can only take a limited amount and I have a bunch. So when I take the limited amount, I'm always grabbing the things that I know I use every day, the things that I know works, and everything else kind of just wastes away. So I need to do that. I need to stick to the skincare that actually works and replace only those, instead of buying new ones every time I go to the store and be like, that could be something that is life-changing. But in reality, I already know what works because I've tried and tested so many things. So that for me is Mighty Patch, the patches, the Neutrogena dark spot, I forget what it's called, Stubborn Marks, Neutrogena Stubborn Marks, rice water from I'm From. It's called I'm From rice toner. I think it's called that. Axis dark spot remover. Those are just like my holy grails. And then like Vaseline, and like I have the deodorant I know that works, so I'm gonna stop buying deodorants. I have the exact one that I know works and I don't need to buy new ones. I'm done with that. I'm gonna try to stop buying like so many razors because I keep buying new ones. There's just so many things that I keep getting duplicates of that I don't need. So that's my issue and I'm gonna try to solve it. Okay. I leave, it's Thursday, and I leave on Monday. So I do have a little bit of time. I'm gonna read this book after this. I promise I will. And I'm going to finish this book so I can start other books. I'm no longer gonna be buying books because I have too many. Even though I have a giant list of books that I really want. Nope. I gotta read my books. And after 100 pages, or 50 to 100 pages, if I'm not vibing, if I'm not feeling it, if I don't like your writing style, I'm cutting you off. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do, because I can't force myself to finish books that like they just aren't worth it. Like this book, it's not a struggle, but it's easy to read, but I don't like fully feel what I feel like I'm supposed to be feeling, which is like, there's a lot of interesting things and there's a lot of wisdom in this because this is The Alchemist, and I've heard just so many great things. But yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, all right, what's next, you know? So I'm gonna keep reading it, see what else is going on. But yeah, room decor. I'm moving in April or May, so getting room decor right now was not the smartest thing, but I do want to buy a bunch of wisterias and hang them from my ceiling because I think that would look cool. And I do need more shelf space, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I really want an iPad. I don't know if that's something that I should be getting, but I feel like it's more accessible to like take around than a laptop. And the laptop, I really just want my laptop to stay home. I don't want to like take it everywhere. Like my laptop is here, but I would rather have brought my iPad so I can work on it. I like to search up flights and everything on my laptop, right? When I'm job searching, when I'm just doing things on my laptop, I just want to take my iPad. I don't want to take my whole laptop. But yeah, it's a struggle, guys. Like, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Also, I always have a hard time buying like bras, underwear, just because like nothing really fits me. Just because I feel like I fluctuate in my weight, especially in these last couple years, but nothing really fits me that well. I don't know. So I just need to find like the bra and the underwear set that fit for me, like perfect, and just keep getting that because I can't keep trying and testing everything. And I want to buy another set of packing cubes, but these are like the compression ones. I feel like they would save me a lot of space. So, yeah. Yeah. And I want a new backpack because the one that I have is, you see, like I'm making excuses, is like it's too small. Like it just doesn't. There are other backpacks out there that I know exist that can carry a ton of stuff, and I'd rather have that. Let me show you. I'm a Tommy Hilfiger girl. I've been since I was 10, and this is my Tommy Hilfiger backpack. My Tommy Hilfiger suitcase is right there. But yeah, and I have another Tommy Hilfiger backpack, which is smaller than this. I really like this, but I know Target sells like these backpacks that are basically this size, but they fit like 10 times more things. And yeah, I'd rather get that because I need it. But I don't know. Do I need it? Because that still fits stuff. I don't know. I'm planning to do a lot of traveling next year, which I haven't bought all the flights for yet. That's why I'm trying to save money where I can. Did you guys know having a cat is like expensive? Well, my cousin, she is a great cat mom. We both have cats and we live together. So she's a great cat mom. She like knows what's best for cats, like you know, the right water, the right sand, the right food, all of that. She knows it. But me, I do not. I am kind of just like, I know cats need wet food over dry food. I know the bare minimum stuff. But she is just very adamant about a lot of things. She's very good taking care of her cat and all that. But anyway, she tends to buy like really expensive cat food and we split it. So I don't know what we can do to like reduce that cost because it's wet food and wet food is more expensive than dry, obviously. And it's just like, it's just another hassle. And so I feel like these don't fit me like they used to. They're not pants, they're a skirt. And I love them, but and I just don't know. I'm just telling you guys everything. I don't know. Sorry, didn't mean to sing that. I think I'm gonna wear that with that. Or I could wear it with this. I don't know. I could wear a lot of things. I'm sorry. I don't know why that's playing in my head. Ooh, I just saw this TikTok that's kind of like riling people up a little bit, which is interesting. So this dad, I think I've been following this family for a little bit. So this dad, one of these face masks is definitely open and is causing a mess in here because this is brand new and it's all wet inside. I feel like I should open it and like figure out which one is popped so that I can take it out and clean the whole thing. So I'll do that. But yeah. There's this couple on TikTok. They just had a kid, and the kid is like an infant still, like a couple months or whatever. Yeah. And the dad made a video saying how, they're young parents, but the dad made a video saying how, hey, well, basically in the video he was cleaning and he was washing and he was like carrying the baby around. And at first I was like, oh, this is such a cool video, because I didn't really hear it. And then when I was listening to it, because I was just looking at it, and when I actually heard it, he was saying, don't be fooled by me doing the cleaning, because it's not usually me who does it. And I was like, oh, it came off very like, And then he was like, and don't be fooled by me taking care of my son, because I'm not usually the one doing it either. And those aren't his exact words, but they're pretty freaking close. But I don't know, I was just like taken aback. And I'm like, let me look at these comments if they're misinterpreting this the same way that I am. Because I knew that's not what he meant. Like, I feel like he was cleaning up and he was trying to say, hey, usually it's my wife who does this. And, oh, I'm getting a call. I don't know if that's like gonna ruin the video. Usually my wife does the cleaning and the cooking and taking care of our son. So please don't praise me for this. I think that's what he was trying to say. But at the same time, what that indicates and what that implies is that he doesn't do those things on the regular. But he was also being like, don't praise me. So don't say, oh my God, he's cleaning. Oh my God, he didn't want that. So obviously his intentions were somewhat good. And he was trying to be clear about like his roles. And he mentions that. He's like, we have different roles. And I was like, yeah, but at the same time, it's really throwing me off how this is like, how not taking care of your son is being said openly. And he's like, I'm not usually the one to take care of my son. I had to look at these comments. So I did. And I was correct in thinking that everyone was, misinterpreting this or interpreting it the way that I was. And they were all like, dude, what? This is not a flex, this and that. There was just a lot of negative comments all over the board. And some people were fighting them and saying, hey, if they like traditional roles, that's them. And I'm like, oh, I'm all for like, well, not all for, but like, I'm 1000% okay with everyone establishing what they're going to do to run a house. Like, if you want to do that and I can do this because we're better suited, do it, no matter who's doing it, It was the comment about the kid is what threw me off, because as someone who has worked with kids for a long time, both at home and professionally, yeah, it just like, it kind of pained me. I'm like, okay, another mom who's taking care of their kids alone, basically. And the absentee dad gets praised, for giving them birthday and Christmas gifts. That's what it felt like to me. And of course, that was just like a little painful moment. Like, I was like, oh. But these comments, they were, yeah. But yeah, I know he did not intend it that way. But doing a little bit more digging, he has a lot of videos where he does say things and they get misinterpreted. And it's all in good intention because he's trying to be like, my wife, But it always comes off like it's someone trying to be like, I don't know, this generation. I don't know, like, guys, I'm trying so hard to be like respectful and like think about it both ways, because I know he's not ill-mannered and, bad intentioned, but sometimes the things that he says and the jokes that he says and the points that he tries to make backfire a lot. And I don't know what that necessarily says about a person, like that every time they try to like make a point, it backfires. Not every time, but like when they always try to make an ill-intentioned point, it comes off not great. I don't know if he's not thinking about how it's going to be received, or he's just saying things to say them. But yeah, and that's causing a little bit of a start. But I don't really love couple accounts most of the time anyway, so I might just like not continue looking into them. But yeah, so the wife made a response. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm just thinking about it a lot. The wife made a response saying she doesn't have to like, you don't have to like the way her family works. Her family works because it works, you know. And she had a lot of great points. And she said we both work and we both provide and we both do this and he does things around the house, this and that. I don't know. As long as she's good, you know. I mean, as long as she's good and they're both happy, I think that's all that matters. The problem is it's all on the internet and people are gonna judge. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm finished. I pretty much finished everything. Ooh, I was looking for that. Yeah, I pretty much finished everything. But I'm going to read that book, clean out those face masks, and eat breakfast because I haven't. It's already like 2 p.m. All right, to bye.